Hey people, I've just got back from the boot sale. It was a good one. I've had some kind of very average boots this year, but this one was really good. Spent a lot. Obviously I'm a bit tired. I've been up since 5ish, and it's hot. It's hot in here, so allow me. But just going to run through what I got. There was like a sort of a grail pickup, if you like, I guess, in terms of something that you very, very rarely see, which was cool. So I'll show that at the end. But the first stall I went to pretty much was like a box of box sets. So I started scanning them on the CX app, and they were coming. These ones were coming through at like £4 or £5. I gave him a tenner for the 4, basically. I think I could sell the sealed ones on eBay, especially Mission Impossible Season 1 and 2 as a bundle. I think that'll sell nicely. Sequest should sell. And then Midsummer Murders, I probably should have left there, but it was one of them where I was just kind of in a hurry, and I think he even gave me the impression that he was going to sell the unsealed stuff for less, but whether he realised that this wasn't sealed or whatever. But £10 for them, not bad, not bad. I did pop back to see that guy again to pick this up. So originally I left it, and then I went back and got it, basically. He wanted a tenner for it. I offered him £8, but he said he wanted 10. He was quite tight on his prices, if I'm honest. But yeah, this trades in for like 18, I think, or something like that. I think I could sell it on eBay for like £20, so decent, It's pretty chunky, but it's not that heavy. So Lord of the Rings Extended Edition Blu-ray. It's a nice set. Oh man, it's so warm in this room. Where do I go next? I bought this Only Fools box set. She wanted a tenner, and then as I was looking for it, she was like, "Oh, you can have it for 8." So I was like, "All right then." I kind of thought this might be worth a bit more. I haven't really seen it before. I mean, it's a big old thing, as you can see. This box set is basically all of Only Fools. Trades in for like £15 or something, but I reckon I can flog it on eBay for like £20. So these 3 games, right? So yeah, these are a £5 each, and he gave me them for a tenner, which was great. So Toy Story 2 I really wanted, so it was wicked to pick that up. There is like laser burn on the disc, which is like where you get like the perfect circle, but it doesn't look particularly deep, so I'm hoping that this disc will be unaffected. The thing I've noticed with laser burn on 2 games I've had previously, both PS1, is music skipping, which obviously sucks, but I'm hoping that isn't the case with this disc. But otherwise it's really good condition, so more than happy with that. Like trades in for a tenner, £15 going rate for that game. And I wanted it because I've seen footage of it and I've heard it's a good game. This game I really wanted because I love the artwork, it's so sick. Donald Duck PK, I know bugger all about the game, but it's not an expensive game, but it's a really cool game. And this one's in really good condition. It's got the original sticker here, which is like the free comic book, whatever, which is in here. And like the disc's really good and stuff, so that's sweet. This game I kind of wanted, but at the same time I've looked at it since and it's like the condition's not quite there. It's a little bit scratched, which is a shame. I think I kind of looked on the day and it's so sunny that I think you can miss things. I mean, this is 3 discs as well, but I need to test it. Hopefully it works, and then I'll probably I think I can trade it in for £4 or just hopefully sell it for a bit more. It's a nice set, if it was in really good condition I'd probably keep it, but we'll see. Now, I went back to this guy who was selling those games, and he had like a little bargain bin, £2 a game. So I gave him £3 for these 2. It's due a little to sell on. The disc's pretty much mint, I think, so that should sell for a £5. And then music, I kind of wanted for myself. I just remember this game. Like I used to play a game on the PC called EDJ, which was banging, very similar to this. This game, I just kind of like it. I like the color. I like the colors and stuff. That's the kind of thing that I get off on, So yeah, it's just a cheeky game in the collection. I mean, it's a big crack on the front. It might have to be recased, which is a bit of a shame because there is a Judge Jules sticker there, which is obviously the original sticker. But yeah, I was pretty gassed up to get that. Gassed up is an overstatement, but there was also a guy selling some DS games. £2 each, so he gave me these 3 for a £5. My Sims I'll flog on eBay probably for a £5, and then these 2 I'll keep. Micro Machines I really wanted because I just love the franchise. I do have this game on the PS2. It's pretty good, but it's hard to like unlock tracks because it just is. And obviously my DS collection is like only small, and but I just like to have those sort of like big titles, you know, the Mario games, the Sonic games, and just the cool games basically. So yeah, that's decent. And then I went back to him and I got this for £1, no manual, but that'll trade in for £3, I think. So that's decent, really, I think. Operation Vietnam, just some sort of like cheapy looking game, but it looks alright actually. The gameplay actually looks okay. But yeah, I'll trade that one in. I also got this for 50p, Sudoku, that trades in for £3 at CX, so that was a good one again. Just topping up the old credit. Dante's Inferno, paid £1.50 for this. I think it trades in for like £4, and then I'll probably just sell it on eBay though for like 5 or something like that, maybe a little bit more. So, don't know much about it, but yeah. And then this one was a good one actually. This was one of those games that I like saw lying on the floor and kind of just thought, I'll just check it, because I don't know that game. But like I reckon, like most days I probably would have just been like, don't care. But yeah, this one trades in for £7. I paid £2 for it. I had a little look on eBay, and like, there's only this game like listed with like a gun and stuff, which is more expensive. So I reckon if I chuck this on eBay for like a tenner, it'd probably sell. It looks like it's in really nice condition as well. It's probably quite a fun game, to be honest. I quite like the sort of artwork. Oh, I like the colours and stuff. I've got a thing for colours for sure. But yeah, and then the last pickup. So basically, the first stall I went to where I bought the 4 box sets, and then I bought the Lord of the Rings box set. In the morning, I was speaking to the guy, so obviously I said to him, I was like, "Have you got any games?" And he was like, "Yeah, I've got some games." I think he said they were Nintendo or something. I was like, "Oh, what, like Wii or something, is it?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "DS?" And he was like, "Yeah, DS or something." So I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Well, I'll pop back in a bit." So I was just wandering around the car boot, and then I was passing, so I just you know, went to his stall again, and I was obviously like, you know, you got them games out, and he was like, no, I haven't got them yet. So then I was walking off, and then luckily he shouted me, and he was like, "Oh, here they are actually," and I was like, "Alright, signed." So like, I was expecting DS games, and there was like a couple of DS games, but then there was also Game Boy carts and like a sealed Game Boy Advance game. So I was like, "Oh, sick!" Like the DS game was like a golf game, and that was like, there was like a sealed DS game, but I thought, nah, I won't bother with that. But then there was, yeah, like I say, there was these games and stuff. So basically, I think I ended up paying like £60 for like a sealed copy of Super Circuit, which is obviously like the jam. And then these like 5 really good cards. So, and these are in really nice condition. So we got like R-Type DX, Metroid 2, Zelda, Link's Awakening, Wario Land, and Super Mario Land. I think originally I had one more cart, which was Super Hunchback, and he said £70 for the lot, but I only had £60 on me, so he just said, "I'll put a Game Boy game back down." Yeah, so like originally, I think he said Super Circuit was like £20, but then it kind of worked out because I bought a few things. He basically give me them at £10 each. So like this one, R-Type DX, I'll definitely keep because I wanted that game anyway. These ones I'll sell because I've already got them. But they're all in like really nice condition. So that's like a tenner, that's like 10-15. That one's like £20, that one's like £30. So it's like loads of, this is good money there. Obviously I'll keep this as well, so this is just a banger really, just not something I'd expect to find at the boot. I'd only really expect to find something like that in a game shop. But yeah, I had a quick look on eBay. I mean, obviously people are asking like silly money, like, you know, like £400, £500, £600. I think, you know, to buy this boxed, you'd pay like £20, £30. I reckon sealed, you'd pay at least £100. I reckon between £100, £200 would probably be what I would say is probably worth. And yeah, I'll keep it for sure. It's just a nice item to have. But yeah, that's the story. So yeah, it was a special one. It was a special one. I mean, I have picked up some sealed stuff at the car boot. Not loads. Like the best thing I probably picked up sealed was probably a random Jak and Daxter game on the PS2. which was a good buy. I think I paid like £1, and it's probably worth about 40, 50 quid now. It's got to be. But yeah, just gassed really. Like really happy. I think the main thing I was really happy about was just like adding stuff to my collection, because you know you don't get that every week. I think I added like 2 DS games, PS2 game, a PS1 game, obviously that Super Circuit, the Game Boy Color game, and yeah, I've obviously got some credit there, and I've got some stuff I'm going to list on eBay. So yeah, banging really. And that's me. The only thing left to say is my tagline, guys. You know it. Stay hunting, but more importantly, stay humble. Peace out.